let's speak to Luca Anceschi from Glasgow. He's a senior lecturer in Central Asian Studies at Glasgow University. Luca, good to have you on this news hour. Why have the energy prices in Kazakhstan actually gone up, considering that the country is a major producer of fossil fuels?
Yes, the energy prices doubled overnight a couple of days ago. That was poorly explained by the government. Some people from the officials mentioned that it was due from changing the way LNG is traded internationally. Others said that there were increasing demand. The reality is that possibly it was an issue that had to do with the local resellers who made a cartel and made the price skyrocket. So what we see here is the eruption of discontent when it comes to energy security. The people of Kazakhstan felt insecure because even Kazakhstan is the richest in century in terms of oil and gas. They're paying a very, very high price compared to what they used to do. So the protests we see are the public manifestation of grievances when it came with the economic aspect of this.
And Luca, it's actually quite unusual in Kazakhstan to see demonstrations that are actually also this big. Do you think that they're going to make a difference where government may now actually intervene? I understand that retailers have agreed to cut the price by a quarter, but people are obviously demanding more than that.
It is unusual, yet it's not unexpected. This is an ongoing problem with the way in which the government's policy of delivering what they call economic wealth and postponing any kind of political reform, economic first and political later, that's how they call it, is encountering problems when it comes to the government inability to deliver on this. And the people of Western Kazakhstan, which is where the oil and gas fields are, and then eventually in other parts of the country, are pretty much demonstrating that the quality of governance when it comes to the economic performance of Kazakhstan must change. So now I understand that the response to the government has been kind of articulated in two main prongs. On the one hand, we have the usual attitude of blocking the internet, repression, arresting targeted protesters in some part of the town. On the other hand, I've heard that there have been efforts not only to cap, as you mentioned before, the price of gas, which actually went to 50, so lower than it used to be before the protests erupted, but also that it had organized a couple of, if you want, negotiating table between the local government in Western Kazakhstan and the people, which means that the government, the Tokayev presidency, is looking at this, it's taking it seriously. It wants to avoid that this kind of protest can not only continue, but also can transform economic grievances into requests for better politics and less authoritarian Kazakhstan.
Yes, so this may have very much a knock-on effect. But let's just talk about Kazakhstan as well as Central Asia as a whole. What is the energy situation like? Is there energy security in much of this region? Are energy prices expected to go up? Will we see this type of unhappiness spill over into any of the other countries?
The way in which Kazakhstan, as well as Turkmenistan, the other big producers in the region, have articulated their energy security, they always and exclusively worried about the security of the elites, not the security of the people, which means that it was always a security of demand. The people are leading the Kazakhstani and Turkmenistani as well, energy industry, were always worried about making sure that it was selling enough in order to have enough revenues to get the economies going. They were never worried about how energy largesse in terms of reserves would translate into the people at local level in the region, in the periphery, would have security in terms of adequate, affordable, and stable access. So there is a 30-year problem. You know, last month we celebrated the 30 years of independence in Central Asia. Well, we have a 30-year problem in which there has been the authoritarian encroachment of energy management, which makes sure that the people at lower level do not get the benefits of it. It's not just a matter of prices. We've seen in Kazakhstan, in Turkmenistan, also in Uzbekistan, that there were problems when it comes to access. So it is a long-term and long-standing problem.
Luca Anceschi, great to get your insight on this topic. Speaking to us there from Glasgow. Thank you so much.